Hey lads, this is day 330 of my series to get to 2K on chess.com, and today is Christmas. Happy Christmas to all of you. We are at our all-time peak on this series, 1966, and I can't believe that technically in 5 wins we could be over 2000, which is wild to me. Let's see who we play today and what we can do on the chessboard. And the minimum rating we're going to be playing is a 1941, which is honestly pretty scary. A 2002. Well, let's see what we can do. I'm just adjusting my volume there. I think I've fixed that a wee bit. And let's see, we're getting into a Jabava London here, where the bishop comes out. And I think the best move is to come back here, but he doesn't. And usually this is the move. And we will push on this bishop. Will the pawn come to h6 or h5? h5 is the best move. He goes h6, which is fine. And we'll swap off the bishops here. If he doesn't want to take my bishop, I'll take his. And then his pawn will be very weak on g6. So he really needs to take this. I'm sorry I didn't say my opponent's from Singapore. And if we beat them, we get 9 points, which would be amazing. Okay, this is very interesting. He's pushed here, and I don't think this is right because I have a check, and I can take this pawn for free afterwards. Check, because right now I can't take it because the bishop takes. And if I take and the bishop takes and I throw the check in, he can defend here and I can't capture the bishop. But let's go for this. If he blocks with queen, then I'm not worried. I'm just going to capture here. He blocks with knight. And I'm wondering, do I take this pawn? Because this pawn might give me this pawn as well. I could take this pawn though. Capture here. If he recaptures, I guess he can recapture, that's the thing. So if I capture this pawn, he can actually take here. And I can't capture back. But if I capture this pawn, then he captures here, and I capture here. And I can castle and get a rook on this file, which looks deadly. I'm going to take this pawn. Am I? I think I am. He can't come here because of the bishop. I'm expecting him to take this pawn. Normally the problem with capturing these pawns on b2 and b7 is the rook can just swing over and then, you know, tempo the queen off wherever the queen is and you grab the opposing pawn. But that can't happen here because of this bishop. I do believe my position is very strong here. And I'm going to castle. I'm expecting this bishop to come out. I feel like I'm fine with this. Capture, capture, and I'm up a pawn. I don't know if it's right, but I'm going to go for it. This bishop's going to move. I'm going to develop here. And I can go here. He has to move this one, and then I take here. If he wants to capture me, I'll just take, and the H file will be open, ready for my rooks to swing in. take here. He takes my bishop. I take his knight. He takes here, I take here. I think the knight needs to be holding this, so maybe we just pull back to here. Then he takes here, I take, tempoing. I think this is fine for me. I'm going to just come here. And I can always play a3. Now I can take with the bishop. This move seems annoying. I want to open the H file. And where does this... Yeah, he doesn't go anywhere. So knight here. Threatening to take and come in. So let's get rid of this knight here, or this bishop here first. I really want him to pull back. And we're going to tempo him again. And now we're going to... I wanted to come here, but we can't because this one's going to hang. I do think my position's very good, though. I can put the bishop here, and then the rook holds. But I do have to be careful because this pawn, this guy is a bit weak. What about just coming here? And then go here. So here, he might come back to here, and then I don't have this. I'd love to get this move in, though. Here, he takes, I take, he takes, I take, he takes. I have a check, take here. And this file's open with a pawn here. Wait, let me calculate that again. Here, he's up 1 point. I'm up 2. He's up 1. I'm up 2. Yeah, this is good. I'm going to go for it. Here, if he takes, I take, and I'm still holding this. I think this is good. It could be a blunder, but I think it's good. I think I need to be getting aggressive on my opponent, going after his pieces and not just defending my own. I mean, I could have played this move, but it just seems very slow. I mean, maybe it was right. I don't know. I'll have to check afterwards. Okay, so we're going to capture here. Like we said. And now I'm coming in here. Now I could defend here, but I think here he takes, here. Yeah. I think this is good. And this is check. And how does he stop it? I guess he can move this pawn. But I can take his rook then. I'm winning, guys. I'm winning. That was some good calculation. I'm almost positive I'm winning here. I spent 1 minute and 50 seconds on that move. That was a good use of time, I think. I don't think he can stop this. Check here and checkmate. So he has to give his rook for free. Check here, king up. Check here, king up. Let's just take the free rook. I'm going to check here. Check here. He has to go here. So let's move the king in maybe. We could also just go here. And you're going to force a rook off. Then I come the back. Let's force a rook off. And this is pointless for him to push this one. Am I worried? Here, one, here. And then check. And I win it. If he pushes this. He's going to push this one. I could lose this. Take. Okay, I'm a wee bit nervous. Here, 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 here. Just got to get on this line. I got to get my king here, probably. Then I can stop everything. But if the rook's here, then I can... I'm a bit nervous. I think I got this. Check here. King here. I got to start pushing this one. Check. Here. Take. Take. Here. And this one's promoting first. Otherwise here. Push. King in. Or here. Push. King in. I think I'm going to go with a check. And this one promotes first. I think I calculated that right. And if the king comes in front, then we grab this one. Yeah, we're fine. If he wants to push this one, why not just check here? We're just going to capture it and sacrifice again. Let's go. He's not in the box. Let's go. Wow, lads. Let's go. Yes! 1975. I can't believe this, lads. I actually can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. 1975 on Christmas. 25 points. Oh, that's amazing. I could not have told you this was going to happen. Like, this is beautiful. This is beautiful stuff. And it does look like there was 2 points where we did make a mistake. What was our mistake here? We tried to kick this bishop away, and then we played this move, didn't we? We did, yeah. So this was actually the correct move. And this move was very bad because he could have captured. And when I recapture, he takes this one. Oh, of course. I spent 2 minutes calculating that. There I was saying 2 minutes of calculation and I just blunder. That was not good. But this one was safer. I knew it was questionable. But this was safer because I think his bishop was coming here. And then what do I have now? Can I go here? I think I could do this to sort of hold everything down here. And the knight's actually holding backwards. And then I'm going to have to try to double stuff here and maybe get something here. But ideally, like, maybe getting the knight here and then here, hitting this bishop, because I just want to get rid of this bishop so I can get a piece here. I could even go here and then get a rook here and then bring the other knight here, maybe. You know, if the rook comes here to defend it. But that, yeah, okay, so that was the mistake. I did make a mistake and I mucked it up. But then back here, this was the only correct move. And we got the right idea there. And then back here, the game was completely even when I took this pawn. Wow. Isn't that crazy? And he just pushed the wrong one. Oh, he's actually nuts. These endgames are so tricky. And there was probably an easier way to do it. That just looked the simplest for me. Sacking the rook and then sacking the queen. But what can I say? I'm 1975. And if you look at the graph, like, let's just look at this graph. A 2K was in the red most of the game there, you know? I was completely winning for most of that game, which I'm just so happy about. Let's play another one. I actually can't believe this. 1975, game 2. Let's see what we can do. A 2055 from Indonesia. And if we win this, we get 10 points. Oh no, it's a Benoni. I hate the Benoni. I'm ready to just say I've lost this. I know the Benoni's not good. I honestly don't have a clue what I'm doing here. Do we try to defend this with this move? I'm very nervous about this. The Benoni is a game system I don't have a clue about. We have a check here. Then he brings his bishop back. And we can come here. We can also just come here. He's got a check here I have to be aware of, but I think I'm fine for now. Okay. What is that move doing? I don't understand that. I'm taking way too long to think here. Let's bring the knight out. I guess he's just defending this pawn. And here he takes, I take. That's fine with me. And then I get a strong center. Okay. And where does this knight need to be? What's his weakness? Does he have a weakness? This pawn, maybe? I'm running out of time. Let's just try to develop our pieces. And I'll just castle here. He's hitting this pawn. Here he takes, we take, he takes. And we could maybe push this. No, not yet. Here he advances. I think I have to come here. Just to defend the pawn. Maybe bishop needed to come here, but then he had that move, didn't he? This is tricky. What about here? He can't take me because I win his queen. And maybe I can capture him. I think I'll castle first, though. And maybe push this pawn and get my bishop on this diagonal. It looks very strong. I'm playing a position that I really have no idea about, guys. I don't know the ideas in it. This is a struggle. Don't know what he's planning there. Everything's covered. Bishop here will be annoying. I'm going to come here. So he's doubling down on this. I come here. He pushes, take here. Maybe we win this pawn. Let's come here. Because I think I need my rook here. And what's he planning? These pawns are really nasty. I have this move. He comes here though. Maybe the bishop out and then try to come around. Also just go here. This looks good. Does he win a pawn? Maybe he does. Here. He's gonna come here, hitting this one. What about here? Here. Take. Take. Here. I'm trying to think, is there a way I can sack and just like get repeated checks back and forth? There might be. I think I'm gonna start with this move. Just to defend this pawn. I didn't play this right. I know he's winning. Give myself some air. Here, take. Take. He just wins another pawn, doesn't he? Take here. He has to take here. Here. Here, here. Check. Here. This is tricky. My queen needs to be on a better square. Maybe here, but then this move. I'm gonna try this. It's a very weird move. He can just come in here, maybe. Tempo my queen. Then we go here, and he checks me here. I just hide. What is going on? Oh, what is that move? I did not see that. That's a nasty check. Nothing else I can do here. He just takes. I mean, I'm lost, aren't I? Yeah. Well, I got cooked that game. Yeah, guys, I don't know what to do against the Benoni. Like, this is just a structure that I really struggle against. And here, I guess I need to just hold the center. I let the pawn go there. So I need to just keep my bishop. And I should have done this plan that I was thinking. Move it around. Or defend it with something else. But after this, just struggling there. So that one blunder led him into the position. Well played to him. I mean, he's a solid player, isn't he? He's a 2244 at one point. Earlier this year, 2200. So, I mean, he's definitely a solid player. I'm not unhappy. It's Christmas. And we only lost a few points for that because he was a much higher player. We're sitting at 1969. Let's go for one more game and see if we can climb over 1975. If I win another game today, I'm just gonna be, I don't know, it's just nuts. Okay, let's go into a Caro-Kann. The 4 knights, or the 2 knights, and often they take here. And this is a Tartacar variation, where we castle first before we throw the pin in. But I think we can throw the pin in now. And I do know this position pretty well. I've been studying this one quite a bit. We never capture because we want him to weaken this here. And we can put the rook here. This doesn't worry me. I can move the knight and make room for this guy. The question is, do we want to do a slow maneuvering or a quick one? Knight here. And then maybe here. Let's put the knight here first, because I know this is a decent move. And maybe the bishop deserved to be here. I know he's threatening this. We can actually take here, and he can't capture us. Now he can capture us here. He can't capture us here because we take this with check. I'm going to take with check, here, mate. If he's king, yeah. Yeah! 1976, lads. All-time peak by 1 point. Oh, that's what he's going on. 97%. Oh, with 2 brilliant moves. One here and one here. Oh, on Christmas. Lads, I am telling you. I am gonna hit 2K, maybe even this week. I'm only 24 points away. That's 3 games. This is wild. What a beautiful... Did you guys spot that move? And then did you spot this one? That was a double brilliant. Oh, I am so happy. That was beautiful stuff. We literally played every good move. And I knew coming back here is slightly better. So I'm not quite sure why this is slightly better, because we can't get the queen here making this threat. And I really just like the bishop back to here. It looks like they're pretty similar moves. C7 is 0.12 in his favor, and B8 is 0.35. I would rather make this move just so I can set up this threat. I'm going to do it in the future. Lads, I hope you enjoyed. And I will see y'all tomorrow on what we say in England as Boxing Day. Bye for now.